Hi. I've been doing a series on single moms, mental health for single moms. I've talked about some of the struggles that single moms make, mistakes. I think in my past video I talked about the mistakes that single moms make, some mistakes that single moms make. But today I want to focus on some of the strategies for managing the stress of being a single mom. Single moms can being a single mom, right, can be really, really stressful, or being a single parent for that matter. It can be really stressful. You get faced or bogged down with lots of different challenges, and it could just drain you of your energy, which could eventually impact your mental health. And this is why I want to talk about some strategies for managing the stress of being a single mom. Hi, my name is 𝐓𝐡𝐞 𝐌𝐚𝐠𝐧𝐞. I am a mindset coach. I share content on all things related to mindset, emotional health, emotional wellness, to help you upgrade your mind, upgrade your life, and in so doing build your business, your finances, and whatnot. So in today's video, like I mentioned, so first off, if you're new here, please subscribe to this channel, turn on the notification bell as well, so that you get notified of my video the next time that I drop one. So moving on to today's video, I'm talking about some strategies for managing the stress. Like I said, being a single mom or being a single parent could be really stressful. If you were sharing the responsibilities with a co-parent, you could manage the stress to an extent, or you get to share the responsibilities. You're not the only one basically doing everything for that child. But when you're a single mom or a single parent, you are the only one solely responsible for that child. In some cases, or in most cases, basically, you're like basically the only one taking care of the child, and it could just drain you of all of your energy, because raising a child in itself is actually very stressful, and then being the only one to raise that child, oh my goodness. You can imagine the stress that they go through. That's why I want to talk about some strategies for managing the stress of being a single mom. So number one is to allow time for yourself, or create time for yourself, right? So single moms are, in fact, sometimes most single moms, they start self-neglecting, because they feel like their entire responsibility is to their child, right? Which is not wrong. Of course, you have a child, you now have the responsibility, right? You now have someone to take care of, right? So but completely neglecting yourself because you have a child is just going to eventually wear you out. So you need to find some time, create some time for your own self. It should be you time, not me and my child's time. Yes, you would have the moments where, all the time where you get to spend time with your child or your kids or whatnot. But basically, you need to allow time for yourself. Create time, for yourself, because this helps you, just process everything. This helps you think in perspective. This helps you, for a moment, it feels like, okay, you're able to breathe, right? So this is what you want to do. And then moving on to the second one, which would, kind of like link back to the first one, is to allow and accept help from others. The people who are around you that may be genuinely interested in helping you, take care of your child for some time. It could be your family members, your siblings, your parents. Don't shun them out. Don't be like, oh, it's my child, so it's my responsibility. I think some single moms do that because they feel like, they feel guilty that, they brought a child into this world, and they were not ready for that responsibility. So they feel guilty that they plague themselves with the guilt, and they refuse help from other people. No, you should allow help from others. It could be your family members, your siblings, your brothers, they're all your siblings anyway, but basically allow and accept help from others. If you want to go out, don't say, oh, I need to go out, and then because I have a child I can't go out. Well, you may have your siblings around, you may have people around who may be willing, people that you actually trust, trustworthy people that they can take care of your child for a while. Allow and accept it. All right, so don't shun out, don't turn down help from other people, and just basically allow and accept it into your life, because when you do that, you're opening more room for more people to help you and assist you. All right, so the third one is to create a routine or structure. Now, because you are a single mom and you're going to be handling a whole lot of things, if you don't if you don't create structures around certain things, that child will just take over your life. So every single time it's about that child, and there will be no time for you, like I said in the first point, to allow time for yourself. So you need to create structures around certain things. Okay, from this time, in fact, this is when you need to really plan, work on planning. Like you need to really plan a whole lot. So you need to do that, right? So create structures around certain things. It could be, okay, from this time to this time, I'm going to be attending to this child. From this time to this time, I'm going to, be sleeping. I know that, of course, right? Or from this time to this time, I'm going to be cooking a meal for my child. From this time to this time, I'm going to be making sure that this child sleeps or whatever. I know that, of course, certain things, just because you have a plan doesn't mean that you would follow everything like the way it is stated in that plan. But the fact that you have a plan gives you something to fall back on. There may be days that, your plan is messed up, because of certain things that may spring up. Maybe your child gets sick and it's not, embedded in your plan. It's just going to interrupt your plan, interrupt your day and all that. That is, understandable, right? But just because you feel like, oh, these children are very, very unpredictable, you can't predict when this child will cry, or this doesn't mean you shouldn't have a plan. It's important that you have a plan, you have structures around everything, so that on days that everything goes smoothly, you're able to follow your plan. And that plan will also include a rest time, for you. So a time where you get to, think about your own self, focus on you, right? So you should create structures and basically around everything. You need to plan every single thing. All right. And then the fourth and final one is don't feel guilty. I know that society can stigmatize you, can call you all sorts of names, look at you in a certain way, but then you need to own it, right? You need to own it. So one thing I've realized, or I've noticed about owning your truth, is that when you own your truth, it can't hurt you anymore. When you're not able to accept your truth, when you're not able to accept the fact that, okay, this is white. When someone tells you that it is white, it's going to hurt you. You're going to feel offended. You're going to feel pained. But when you've accepted, oh, I have accepted that this is actually white. When they tell you that this is white, it just confirms what you already accept. So you're not going to feel plagued by whatever it is that they say. Society may, there's people will definitely always talk. They will have one thing or the other to say. You may even have to outline everything that they could say, but then decide that whatever they would say will not hurt you. And when you decide that, you've accepted your truth, you've accepted that, yes, I'm a single mom, and no matter what you say, it's not going to change who I am. It's not going to take my child away from me. It's not going to make me no longer a single mom. You've accepted that. And that way, when someone says trash about you, says trash about your child, you're not going to feel guilty. You're not going to feel hurt. So own your truth. And that will not make you feel guilty. So basically, the 4 points is that do not feel guilty about being a single mom, no matter what, the circumstances surrounding you being a single mom. Do not feel guilty, and that's one thing to help you not feel guilty. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you got value from this. I hope you learned something. I hope this was valuable to you. If it was, punch that thumbs up, leave a like, and let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. And also share this video with someone that you care about, maybe a single mom, just basically anybody that you think that they would be able to learn something from this video. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. Turn on the notification bell so that you get notified of my video the next time that I drop one. Until the next time that I come your way again, my name is 𝐓𝐡𝐞 𝐌𝐚𝐠𝐧𝐞, and for now, it's bye-bye.